Yeah, the entity is amplifying helicopters. You're going to look at the great distance where they're at. And this is also significant because they're engaged in the ongoing documented terrorism, group stalking, criminal surveillance in the workplace while they're monitoring on my phone. And I also want you to look at the video I'm going to upload to the Compare the P.O.C. folder. Like I said, the Ontario Police Department heavily documented engaged in state terrorism for years, and also repeated acts of kidnapping while they're placing me under surveillance. That police department, just like LAPD, is going to be disbanded, and they are all going to federal prison, and they're going for a long time. They committed what is kidnapping, masquerading around as a legitimate police department, masquerading around as a legitimate sheriff's department. Remember, April 6, 2022 at 10:30 in the morning, the sheriff's department's engaging in surveillance at 9th and Hellman and Reg Cucamonga after I leave the state facilitating venue of the California DMV, and the light source is hovering over me at 10:30, which is what I compared to what is remaining here at 10:30, not the sun, not the natural environment. But you've got the pattern. San Bernardino Sheriff's Department, the Ontario Police Department, the Los Angeles Police Department, engaging in surveillance, stalking, terrorism, demonic methods of targeting at that distance, amplifying helicopter activity in my office. You also know that they're targeting because the light source is remaining over me from morning until evening. That's demonic and that's terrorism. And I want to be clear, the entity is monitoring on the phone in violation of Title 18 as well. And at 8:27 a.m. on October 14, 2021, during daylight savings time, exact same time, I'm at the 150 San Bernardino County, not San Bernardino, San Bernardino County building. That's another venue, a state facilitating venue. That's a government building. And they're monitoring, and the Ontario Police Department is engaging in what is criminal summoning in concert with the state that is engaged in harassment because they're monitoring and they're hostile to documentation, and they create a narrative whereby they are present while they're engaged in 24-hour surveillance. And again, the Ontario police are always pursuing in helicopters and group stalking with the people in the specific environment. And at 8:27 a.m., the same time that you're looking at LAPD group stalking in a helicopter in the specific environment, because the sun is not over me at 150 East Holt Boulevard in Ontario, and also over me at what is 1810 North Alvarado Street in Los Angeles. And you also know at the Ontario Museum of History and Art, that intersection of Euclid Avenue and Hope Boulevard, the sun is present both rising and setting as a matter of documentation. And as you see here in Alvarado Gardens, the sun is present both rising and setting. That is the demonic environment where an entity is engaging in what are demonic ritualistic methods of targeting in concert with the people of the state. Everybody that lives at the crime scene and everybody that works at the crime scene is going to federal prison. All right, it's currently 8:31 a.m. This is P.O.C.